Hello and welcome to WhatCulture Wrestling here with myself, Andrew Pollard. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that good stuff. But as you can see here, we have a guest today. It is the Deathmatch King, the former GCW World Champion, former IC Champion, former US Champion, former Tag Team Champion, and possibly the next Impact Wrestling World Champion, Mr. Matt Cardona. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic, dude. Thanks for giving us some time to join us. Of course, this is to promote that title challenge that you have at Hard to Kill in January the 8th, I believe it is, on Fight TV. You can get it over here in the UK and obviously around the world. Is it fair to say this could be one of the biggest matches of your career? Of course, challenging Moose, a triple threat involving W. Morrissey as well.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I came to Impact last year at Hard to Kill. So not only is it my 1-year anniversary, but it's my first main event and my first opportunity at the Impact World Championship. It's an opportunity I'm not taking lightly. I'm going to do whatever I can to walk out as a champion. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and guarantee victory, but I'm going to die trying to walk out as champ.
Yeah, it's a nice coincidence that this happens to be, like you said, a year from your debut with the company.
Yes.
And it's been a roller coaster of a year for yourself where, again, it's like just when you think that yourself that I guess you roll with the punches very well, and just when you're thinking that obviously there was the WWE release, there was the time in AEW and the landing in Impact, and you just keep getting better and proving the doubt was wrong and reinventing yourself in new ways and that creativity. And here we are, like you said, your first main event, you're going for the world title. For those who saw the most recent, as we're recording this episode of Impact TV, Moose made it very personal as well with your good lady, Chelsea Green. So what can we expect from this? Is this going to be a more aggressive Matt Cardona?
Yeah, 100%. And, it's three of us in that ring. So there's no DQs. You know, I'm not promising a death match by any means, but there are no rules. If I have to get a little more aggressive than normal, I will. If I have to use a weapon, I will do whatever it takes to walk out as the Impact World Champion.
Yeah. And of course, you've got a pinfall roll up over him as well, over Moose in tag team action. So, I mean, they're both bigger guys. Moose is a beast. W. Morrissey is also another giant of a man. Are you maybe the underdog going into this, or is it that, I guess, that personal chip on your shoulder because of obviously you got laid out on the last Impact and then accidentally hit your wife to be with a steel chair to the head, which is never cool.
Yeah, well, sorry about that. But yeah, I guess you could consider me the underdog, but that's fine. I've been an underdog my whole career, my whole life. I've made a career out of making the most out of opportunities. W. Morrissey, Moose, two big dudes, two bad dudes, no doubt, but they're at each other's throats too. So it's not a handicap situation. It's not 2-on-1. It's every man for himself, and it's going to be a dangerous match. Everyone wants to walk out with that title, but only one of us can. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and also talking of Chelsea Green, just looked at the card for Hard to Kill, and it's like it's stacked. The matches that are announced so far because Chelsea's in the first ever Knockouts X Division match. You've also got Mickey James defending the Knockouts title against Deonna Purrazzo, the former two-time champ, in a Texas death match. And then we've got the recently arrived Jonah against Josh Alexander, a briefly former world champ himself. This is shaping up already to be just the card itself on paper looks brilliant right now. What obviously are you looking out more? I was going to say what matches are you looking forward to the most, but it's got to be Chelsea involved in that Ultimate X match.
Listen, of course I'm rooting for Chelsea, but honestly, the only match I care about is mine. I'm not an Impact for anybody else. I'm not an Impact to make friends. I'm not an Impact to be with Chelsea. It's fun. It's fine. It's great. It's great that I get to see her a little more often, but I don't give a damn about Chelsea being an Impact. I don't give a damn about, all like Jonah and Josh Alexander. I'm sure it's going to be a great work rate match. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of gifts. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I don't give a damn about wrestling matches. I don't care about cool moves. I care about winning that championship. And I will do whatever it takes to beat Moose and W. Morrissey. It may not be pretty. It may not create a GIF, right? The only GIF I need is me holding that title up.
Nice. So this is a very different Matt Cardona to what people may have seen before in these last few months. There is, it's like you said, maybe a more single-mindedness rather than necessarily pleasing the people and doing the things that will get you the likes online. It's just a case of getting the job done. How do you compare yourself from now to a year ago when you first arrived in Impact Wrestling?
Well, see, when I came to Impact a year ago, it was the same mindset, but I was a little more patient. I wasn't expecting to walk in and just be handed an Impact World Title opportunity. I knew I had to earn it, and that's what I did for the past 12 months. I earned it. I put on great matches. Whoever they put in my way, I beat. And I did whatever I was told. That I was put into something with Rohit. Listen, I don't think anybody had plans for it, but Rohit and we kicked the crap out of each other. We had insane matches. We really brought out the best in each other. I don't care what situation I'm in. I will make the best of it. That's what the Always Ready is all about. I've earned this Impact World Title opportunity. And listen, do I deserve it? Sure. Does Moose deserve to be champion? Okay, yeah, he deserves it. Does W. Morrissey deserve a shot at redemption? Sure. But I need this title. And that's what's going to make me so much more dangerous than them at Hard to Kill. I absolutely need to walk out with this championship.
Yeah. You recently said in an interview, I can't remember the source, so I apologize to whichever outlet it was, that you WWE was your developmental. If that's your developmental, what does the peak prime Matt Cardona look like? And is that now? Is there still obviously more to come from yourself? What can we expect to see?
I think a lot of the negative people online took that and spun it into a negative comment when it wasn't meant to be negative one bit. Everything that I learned from WWE. That's what made me the man that I am today, the performer I am today. That's why I am so successful today. All the tools that I've learned and acquired over the past, 18 years, the majority of those were from WWE. And now I'm going to use those tools to elevate myself. And if that elevates other people I'm in the ring with, great. If that elevates other companies I wrestle for, great. But this is for me. This is not a run to pass the torch. I didn't come to Impact for the younger guys. I'm still young too. I'm 36. I haven't even hit the prime of my career. This is for me, and not in a selfish way, but I don't care. I'm not bitter. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I don't give a damn about proving people wrong. I care about proving my fans right. The ones who have stuck with me, I care about proving them right, care about proving myself right. I've said this a lot lately too, and I mean it. There is no one in this business, the history of this business, who's been counted out and has come back more times than me. And right now I'm my own boss, whether it be Impact, NWA, GCW, random indies. I'm coming for everything. I'm coming to be the man. I'm coming to be not only the face of Impact, but the face of this business.
That's what I like about this leg of the Matt Cardona story, is that what you touched upon there is, you're in Impact, but then there is a GCW stuff where you'll just go and have some insane deathmatch with Nick Cage, but there's also the fact that you can go wherever you want. I saw you team with a Big O, your longtime buddy, recently. Did some tags there, and me as well as a big NWA nerd, just to see you rock up and kind of throw down the gauntlet essentially for Trevor Murdoch. It's like this. Right. This is cool, getting you to just float around and go as and when you please, and do whatever I guess ticks the boxes for you at that time. You think like, yeah, that's cool to do. With the NWA one, how did that come about, and what can we expect to see for yourself in the National Wrestling Alliance?
So, I mean, I came to NWA for one purpose, kind of opposite to Impact. When I went to Impact, I said, I'm here for the title, but I'll be patient. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm not a patient man when it comes to NWA. I'm there for the gold right off the bat. I'm not there to work up the ranks. I'm going right for Trevor Murdoch. I'm going right for that title because the NWA needs to be saved. I mean, have you seen the show? It's dated. It's old. It's boring. And I thought it was old, dated, boring when I was 6 years old. And now as a 36-year-old man, I still think it sucks. It needs help. And that's why I'm there. And I don't mean that as an insult. I want to help Billy Corgan. I want to help Trevor Murdoch. Guy's world champ doesn't even have it's like 10,000 followers. Let's help him out. I got like 2 million. I'll give him 1 million, and I'll still have more than him.
So this is all about you just putting out an olive branch and trying to help the NWA grow, help Trevor Murdoch grow.
Exactly, but of course I'm going to take the time. They need me to be the champion, right? Impact didn't need me to be the face of the company. NWA, man, do they need me? Who's gonna be Trevor Murdoch? Is gonna be the face of the company? You see his teeth?
Well, Nick Aldis might have something to say about this. Surely the former two-time champ.
Nick Aldis did great things for NWA, but he's not the champ right now.
No,
I don't know what he's doing. He's getting with Tom Latimer. They're fighting like two brothers. Let them go fight. Let them give each other noogies or whatever they're doing. I'm here to be a businessman. I'm here for the gold. I'm here for some money. I'm here for some buzz. And that, you know what I might do? Actually, I might become the NWA champion and the Impact champion and like bring it back together. Remember when it was NWA TNA? Yeah. I think maybe I should bring everybody together. Let's all be buddies again.
She could be like, I don't know, Ken Shamrock or Jeff Jarrett or Ron Killings. That guy.
Jeff Jarrett, he needed Vince Russo to be the chosen one. I am the self-chosen one.
Nice.
So choke on that, slap nuts.
Any chance to get a slap nuts in there, I'm happy to hear. Just don't piss him off. That's all. Right. So realistically, I mean, as we go into 2022, I don't know, in a few months' time, you may be holding, like you said, the Impact World title, the NWA World title. Is there maybe you go back and try and get that GCW, or not try, maybe you go back and get that GCW World title?
I mean, that would be pretty cool to walk out with all three of those belts, right? I know Vince doesn't like when I say belts, so Vince, if you're listening, sorry. It'd be cool to walk out with all three of those championships. But yeah, I want to be the face of independent wrestling. If Pro Wrestling Illustrated, if they have one of those independent wrestlers of the year, if I don't win that plaque, the whole thing is rigged. I should win independent wrestler of the year, inspirational wrestler of the year, comeback of the year. I should win it all. Maybe rookie of the year for deathmatch wrestling. I should win all those awards. But that wrestler of the year, we'll give that to Chelsea Green. Let's give that to Chelsea Green. Let her have that one.
Yeah, she can have that one. Yeah, of course. With all of this, it is like you're going to turn into like a modern day boat collector. But you can't keep calling yourself the deathmatch king, and if you're going to go back and do more death matches. Is that something that's on the horizon?
Oh, I absolutely can call myself the king because I am the king. I retired as the king. I've trademarked Deathmatch King. So pretty soon the United States government will recognize me as the Deathmatch King. So I am the king. I am the king.
Well, that's a good enough answer to put me in my old place, sat here in my little man cave. But to bring it full circle back to Hard to Kill, it seems like such a great card from top to bottom from what we've seen. And I'm sure there's going to be a few more matches announced before we get to the event on again, 8th of January the 8th on Fight TV that you can purchase it on. And maybe we see Matt Cardona standing tall at the end as the world champion. Maybe we see Chelsea Green standing tall as the next number one contender for whoever is the Knockouts champion at that point in time. So we could have the brewings of, I mean, it's there already, but this could be a proper power couple going forward.
I 100% agree. And, the last time I had a big title opportunity in Dallas, I walked out as the champ. So hopefully going to repeat history. And if Chelsea Green wins that title, man, you said it, power couple. We could be the new Vincent and Stephanie or Triple H and Stephanie or whoever, Macho and Liz, Macho and Sherry, Dixie and Jeff Jarrett, whatever.
I hope that the Vince and the Stephanie was like a Freudian slip there, clearly. Yeah, there's all these power couples. There's Brandy and Cody. There's all over the place these days. Right. And maybe that is you guys as well. But yeah, just to wrap things up, I'm keeping an eye on the clock now. What's the big sell for you then? If you're Matt Cardona now, put it out to the public here, to the audience of WhatCulture Wrestling to say, why should they come and buy Hard to Kill? It is.
People love to see history being made, right? And they're going to see one hell of a fight, because I can't sit here and guarantee that I'm going to win, but I can guarantee that I'm going to do whatever I can to win. It's going to be a fight. It's not going to be this work rate match. You're not going to see, these headlock spots. You're not going to see cool moves. You're going to see three grown ass men kicking the shit out of each other to be the face of Impact Wrestling. And only one man will leave standing. So if you're into three grown men beating the shit out of each other with one common goal to be the face of the company, you're going to get your money's worth, because that's what's going to happen. And
say it goes in your favor, what does Matt Cardona, Impact Wrestling World Champion, look like going forward? Man, I'm going to keep doing all these indies, collecting all these championships. I say buzz, money, and gold. That's what it's all about, baby. I'm here to make this wrestling world
mine. I'm here to take over. I feel like I definitely opened up some eyes in 2021, and that's great. But I don't care about proving doubters wrong. Hey, if I can convert some people into fans, awesome. Glad to have you. But this is for me. This is for my fan base, everyone who's supported me, whether it be from, the Major Brother days, the Edgehead days, or the YouTube days, or whatever days. Maybe you just started watching me this year in Impact. I don't know. But if you've been a fan of Matt Cardona, this run is for you. This is my Hollywood Hogan run. I'm coming to take over the world because Matt Cardona is for life.
This is where all like the trash starts to get thrown down from somewhere. like that first NWO promo.
I mean, hey, look at me when I won the GCW title. I had more garbage that night than the NWO did at Bash at the Beach.
See, it's like I'm trying to wrap this up, but I can't not talk about that when you say that. Like that's insane to see. We're talking like glass bottles, pizza cutters being thrown at yourself.
That's right.
I know you talked about
it. I don't understand because I'm a babyface. I'm a white meat babyface. I don't understand why that GCW universe doesn't like me. I just don't get it.
I know, man. It's strange. You're basically like, I don't know, Cena and Hogan merged together, and this just one big muscly jacked up guy who's the prototype. Baby, you are the prototype. Forget Cena. This is the prototype.
Man. Yeah, I just don't understand why they boo me. The last GCW show I was at, there was a child in the audience giving me the middle finger. I just don't understand.
The kid needs better parenting.
I am the good guy.
Yeah.
The Impact audience, they know that. Luckily, I think the Impact audience is the only audience left that recognizes me as the good guy that I am. So thank you.
And the WhatCulture wrestling audience, I'm sure the guys and girls watching this will be appreciating this as well. Awesome. Matt, we appreciate you giving up some time to come and join us. Just to run through it again, it's Hard to Kill. It is the 8th of January on Fight TV. Matt, where can people follow you online to keep up to date with what you're doing?
Oh man, I have so much crap going on. Just follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Matt Cardona. I'm always plugging stuff. Major Bendies available now. Majorpodmerch.com. They might be sold out by the time this interview airs. It's our own toy line that Brian Myers and I started. We were sick of waiting for other toy companies. So we do have other toy companies making our stuff, but we want to do it ourselves because I believe in life. If you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That's why I am the self-chosen one. So choke on that, slap nuts.
Brilliant. Matt, thanks very much. Be sure to follow us at WhatCulture at WWE, or follow me at Cultured Left Peg on Twitter. I forgot my own Twitter username. It's easily done. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Matt, thanks again for joining us. Cannot wait to see Hard to Kill. Hopefully you come out and hopefully we'll catch up again down the road. Maybe when you're the Impact Wrestling World Champion.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, dude.
Brilliant. Take care.